Hey guys, Thomas Shilly from Spaley News. Today we're going to talk about some football and some baseball. So for the 10th consecutive year, Ichiro Suzuki has hit 200 times in a year. That's a really great monument for him and for the whole organization of the Mariners. I mean, it's really outstanding that you can hit so much in so little time. It really blows your mind if you actually think about it. So you're going to see Ichiro Suzuki doing the same thing as he's done in the past 10 years, try to hit for another 200 hits for the next couple of years, because, I mean, he's getting old, but it doesn't really matter because he can still play the way he is right now. So Jose Bautista hit for his 50th home run just a couple days ago, and that's another outstanding remark and monument, because you don't really see a player like that who doesn't really get as much recognition as you think to actually hit such a milestone. I mean, it's good for him to get so much pride in him and to actually do that good. And you know what? All you can say is just good job, keep up the good work, and you know what? Just get ready for next year's, because you know what? If you can do the same for the next couple of years, you're going to be golden for an all-star appearance. And he only had 16 home runs in the year before. So it's really outstanding what the difference is between 50 and 16. I mean, I'm not going to do the math because, you know, I don't know math. But you know if you can actually tell the different numbers, how big of a difference it is. So the surprising 2-0 teams, the Chiefs, Buccaneers, Bears, and the Dolphins. I mean, what do you expect from there? I mean, like, how impossible will they get 2-0? It's crazy because, you know, they're not the best teams in the league. They're nowhere near that kind of milestone. So, you know, it's kind of weird just seeing how good they can be. I mean, if they can keep it up for the rest of the season, then, you know, might as well try to contend with the playoffs more like. So the Chiefs, I mean, I really wouldn't expect them to go be 2-0. I mean, last year they were one of the worst teams in the league. I mean, you can't really expect anything. As long as they're doing good, they can keep rolling with it and do their best this year and maybe make the playoffs. So the Buccaneers, I mean, they're 2-0 too. That's really weird because they had a worse record than the Chiefs last year, if I remember correctly. So right now, you can't really expect anything as of yet, but you know what? They can just have a losing season or even a winning season. You can't really expect anything until the actual season progresses. Also the Bears, I mean, they're a good team, but you didn't really see them going to be 2-0. They're probably going to be 1-1, probably finish with a 500 record, 8-8, or 9-7, or 7-9, in that kind of area. But the way they're looking right now, defeating the Cowboys in Week 2, they can actually go for a run in the playoffs maybe, try to, you know, contend in the NFC North, because the Vikings aren't doing good, you know, and the Packers are the only, like, competition that they need to face. So right now you can't really expect anything, like I said before, but I mean, the Bears can be in it for the money. As for the Dolphins, I mean, you don't even see them coming out of this whole season. Like, you didn't really even, like, hear about them for the most part. I mean, they were 2-0 this year, and they got a nice coach in Tony Soprano, and all these things are coming together right now with Brandon Marshall coming from the Broncos and all that. They could really make a run for the playoffs and maybe try to beat the Jets, Patriots, and all that kind of stuff. So right now, you're going to probably see a nice battle in between of everything that you can ever find in the AFC East. So those are the four teams that pretty much surprised me the most in like, you know, the 2-0. But it can always change. It could be Week 5, they can be 2-3, or if they had a bye week, 2-2. I mean, it all depends on the further weeks that come, and you know what, you can just expect the best or expect the worst if you don't like any of the teams. So that's it for Spaley News. Not much really to talk about except for some key points in the 2-0 surprising teams. You know, the milestones of Ichiro Suzuki hitting 200 hits, Jose Bautista hitting 50th home run. I mean, he's probably the top home run hitter in the league. But you know what, in the end, it's going to be a fun year just of sports in general. So this is it from Spaley News. This is Thomas Philly signing out.